gentle grin invites the morning in. Footsteps echo softly on the floor. Time relaxes into tranquil flow. Faint aromas guide her gentle pour. Sunshine shifts with delicate embrace. Golden company breathes beside her toes. Harmony rests steady in the warmth. Shelves reflect the glow of waking day. Tender motion keeps the rhythm slow. Soft contentment brightens from within. Hope reshapes the edges of the cold. Nothing hurried moves inside the space. Little moments gather close and clear. Seasons chill stays distant from her hands. Ease surrounds her quiet preparation. Cozy balance fills the open air. Freshened thoughts unwind without a sound. Side by side they share the gentle hour, and morning drifts forward peacefully. Early comfort settles in the air. Soft aromas bloom around the room. Sunlit warmth rests gently on her hands. Winter hush dissolves beneath the glow. Coffee drips in calming little waves. Rising steam curls upward in the light. Golden calm leans closely by her side. Harmony begins to fill the space. Distant frost glimmers on the glass panes. Quiet rays stretch softly through the chill. Little shadows shimmer on the wall. Peace drifts slowly through the waking home. Loosened sleeves fall gently as she pours. Warm reflections gather near her smile. Tender stillness brightens every sound. Hope unfolds within a gentle hum. Morning softness paints the wooden grain. Subtle scents drift smoothly through the room. Golden fur glows softly in the shine. Calm affection settles in the air. wraps gently round her feet. Dreamlike moments settle in the glow. Cozy textures rise around her form. Mug in hand, she breathes a warming sigh. Soft excitement circles through the cold. Gentle clarity steadies in her gaze. Plants sing quietly toward the rising sun. Hush reflections dance along the tiles. Open feelings drift from heart to home. Future days grow softer in the light. Even simple motions feel alive. Every breath connects to morning peace. Easy rhythms lift the winter calm. Time moves kindly through the mellow air. Calm connection fills the morning space. Gentle warmth moves softly through the room. Lightened feelings drift with steady ease. A quiet hope carries into the day. Warm reflections gather in the room. Coffee steam drifts softly in the glow. serenity wraps the waking world. Simple joys unfold without a sound. Here begins another tranquil start. Frosted glass glimmers behind the sink. Its shadows linger near her hands. Peace expands and fills the waking space. Wave-lax breath drifts warm across the cup. Her knitted sleeves sway lightly as she turns. Seasons chill dissolves in subtle waves. Harmony rests gently on the scene. Softened hues drift through the morning glow. Little scents unfold within the steam. Warm assurance builds around her smile. Quiet hope begins to bloom again. Wooden texture, bright beneath the rays. Footsteps echo faintly through the calm. Golden tail sways with a gentle beat. Stillness folds around the kitchen air. Calm intention shapes her every move. Rounded mug grows brighter in her grip. Dreamlike traces shimmer on the wall. Time slows down to meet her easy pace. Slight reflections glide across the floor. Winter stillness fades around her touch. Kindness lingers where the sunlight falls. Side by side they creep with steady peace. Golden presence warming up the room. Every motion drips with tender ease, and the morning settles into quiet joy. Quiet joy. Quiet joy. Soft races drift along the morning air. Gentle quiet settles near the stove. Coffee scent begins its warming climb. Calmness spreads across the waking room. Golden fur glows faintly at her feet. Steam curls slowly upward in the light. Midden echoes hum between the shelves. Peace appears in small unfolding notes. Sunrise filters through the frosted pane. Loose reflections shimmer on the wall. Tender breath escapes in steady waves. Hope emerges in the softened glow. Warm sleeves brush lightly as she pours. Balanced motion guides the gentle stream. Hushed aromas settle in the space. Harmony circles softly through the chill. Wooden grains catch faint and gentle shine. Quiet rhythms pulse within her chest. Golden presence watches every move. Comfort builds around the steady air. Plants reflect the coolness of the dawn. Little sparkles follow drifting steam. Morning hush expands around her form. Dreamlike ease begins to fill the room. Slow steps echo faintly on the tiles. Calm intention rests within her hands. Season's edge grows mild around the glass. Stillness deepens in the woven light. Rounded mug grows brighter in her hold. Soft and fragrances glide across the sink. Winter breath fades gently into warmth. Trust begins to settle in her gaze. Shelves glow subtly in the rising sun. Warm impressions touch within the calm. Silent comfort rises with the steam. Soft aromas drift along the room. Wooden shelves reflect the waking glow. Morning hush unfolds in gentle waves. Golden pulse rests quietly nearby. Subtle warmth surrounds her steady hands. Coffee flows in calm translucent lines. Ease begins to settle through the air. Frosty outlines shimmer on the glass. Fitted rays stretch gently to the floor. Tender breath moves slowly in the light. Hope drifts softly through the mellow calm. Her knitted sleeves sway as she turns. Little ripples form around the cup. Seasons cool retreats beyond the pain. Harmony aligns within the scene. Warm reflections glide across the sink. Softened colors bloom around her smile. Golden tail sways lightly at her feet. Comfort breathes in gentle rising notes. Faint aromas wrap the morning space. Quiet rhythms guide her simple steps. Peace expands through every careful move. Dreamlike tones brighten in the glow. Plants lean toward the early shining sky. Shy reflections dance upon the tiles. Slow intention shapes her measured pour. Clarity grows warm within her chest. Headed echoes drift from neighboring rooms. Winter stillness softens near the stove. Mild sensations follow drifting steam. Time relaxes into steady ease. Hints of daylight touch the wooden grain. Rounded mug warms softly in her palm. Little shadows shift along the wall. Calm assurance fills the open air. Side by side they share the gentle quiet. Golden eyes reflect in morning grace. Every note of warmth begins to bloom, and the hour drifts forward peacefully. Morning hush light gathers near the stove. Gentle scents float slowly through the air. Wooden counters brighten by degrees. Calming tension rises with her breath. Golden presence settles at her feet. Faint reflections glide along the mug. Steam unfolds in smooth ascending curls. Peace drifts softly through the quiet room. Sunlit frost clings lightly to the pane. Lutery slip gently toward the tiles. Tender moments shapes her careful pour. Wandering steam folds softly on itself. Dreamlike quiet spreads along the room. Window shimmer with a faint clear gleam. Her relaxed breath matches morning's pace. Hidden worries thin into the air. Ease surrounds the softened atmosphere. Footsteps whisper low across the boards. Warm impressions linger near the stove. Time flows lightly through her thoughtful gaze. Balance settles deep within the moment. Side by side they rest in tender calm. Golden eyes reflecting subtle peace. Every trace of warmth begins to rise, and the morning unfolds with quiet grace. Gentle shimmer settles on the tiles. Soft aromas drift in quiet loops. Steam lifts slowly from the coffee pot. Morning breathes with steady, calming ease. Golden form rests warmly by her side. Echoes glide across the floor. Her careful hands move in tender arcs. Peace begins to color all the space. Sunrise leans across the frosted pane. Subtle gleams trace lightly on her sleeve. Slow reflections ripple near the sink. Hopes emerge within the warming hush. Coffee pours in smooth unbroken lines. Faint vibrations hum around the cup. Golden tails sway softly to the sound. Comfort settles deep along the room. Wooden edges glow beneath the rays. Footsteps whisper gently in the calm. Season's coolness softens at the door. Harmony surrounds her gentle pace. Little shadows shift along the wall. Plants reveal a hint of morning shine. Balanced movement guides her quiet pour. Calm assurance deepens in her chest. Steam twists upward in a drifting curve. Soft in colors brighten near her smile. Winter's silence fades around her. Warm stillness grows with every measured breath. Round ceramic warms beneath her grip. Tiny sparkles gather in the air. Golden eyes reflect the mellow light. nights into the days unfolds across the softened space. Side by side, they greet the gentle hours of serenity flowing through the room. Every emotion settled, pure and kind, and the morning carries peaceful promise. Upward in a winding arc, her steady movements soften winter's sedge. Softened colors gather near her form. Dreamlike stillness fills the gentle space. Shelves reflect a faint and mellow glow. Subtle moments bloom along the day, hitting worries fade around the warmth. Calm intention guides her every turn. Tender motion keeps the rhythm slow. Soft contentment brightens from within. Hope reshapes the edges of the cold. Nothing hurried moves inside the space. Little moments gather close and clear. Seasons chill stays distant from her hands. Ease surrounds her quiet preparation. Cozy balance fills the open air. Freshened thoughts unwind without a sound. Side by side they share the gentle hour, and morning drifts forward peacefully. Early comfort settles in the air. Soft aromas bloom around the room. Sunlit warmth rests gently on her hands. Winter hush dissolves beneath the glow. Coffee drips in calming little waves. Rising steam curls upward in the light. Golden calm leans closely by her side. Harmony begins to fill the space. Distant frost glimmers on the glass panes. Quiet rays stretch softly through the chill. Little shadows shimmer on the wall. Peace drifts slowly through the waking home. Loosened sleeves fall gently as she pours. Warm reflections gather near her smile. Tender stillness brightens every sound. Hope unfolds within a gentle hum. Morning softness paints the wooden grain. Subtle scents drift smoothly through the room. Golden fur glows softly in the shine. Calm affection settles in the air. Light and warmth entwine across the scene. Silent comfort rests upon her chest. Seasonal hush wraps gently round her feet. Dreamlike moments settle in the glow. Cozy textures rise around her form. Mug in hand, she breathes a warming sigh. Soft excitement circles through the cold. Gentle clarity steadies in her gaze. Plants sing quietly toward the rising sun. Hush reflections dance along the tiles. Open feelings drift from heart to home. Future days grow softer in the light. Even simple motions feel alive. Every breath connects to morning peace. Easy rhythms lift the winter calm. Time moves kindly through through the room. Lightened feelings drift with steady ease. A quiet hope carries into the day. Warm reflections gather in the room. Coffee steam drifts softly in the glow. Quiet laughter colors morning space. Winter light unfolds around the air. Cozy rhythms settle in the heat. Golden comfort waits beside her smile. Gentle motions brighten up the dawn. Hopes rise lightly through the warming breeze. Softened sunlight paints the wooden shelf. Tender warmth spreads slowly through the chill. Footsteps echo calmly on the floor. Ooh, dreams align within the peaceful hum. Frosty windows shimmer in the rays. Little sparkles dance upon the steam. Calm assurance melts the winter cold. Joy grows deeper as the moment breathes. Mug in hand, she leans into the glow. Friendly warmth expands across the room. Golden eyes relax in quiet bliss. Harmony completes the waking scene. Mended colors soften every edge. Winter hush embraces all around. Steady ease flows gently through her chest. Comfort finds a way to fill the light. Gentle scents drift softly from the pot. Easy laughter warms the morning air. Untold hopes begin to bloom again. Time moves slowly in the tender calm. Quiet gratitude rests in her gaze. Everything feels balanced, soft and true. Small delights slip gently into place. Peace arrives with every warming sip. Houseplants glitter in the rising sun. Little notes of morning shine anew. Breath of winter fades into the glow. Ooh, hearther moments linger in the light. Side by side they greet the gentle day. Warm serenity wraps the waking world. Simple joys unfold without a sound. shell. Frosted glass glimmers behind the sink. It is shadows linger near her hands. Peace expands and fills the waking space. Wave-lax breath drifts warm across the cup. Her knitted sleeves sway lightly as she turns. Seasons chill dissolves in subtle waves. Harmony rests gently on the scene. Softened hues drift through the morning glow. Little scents unfold within the steam. Warm assurance builds around her smile. Quiet hope begins to bloom again. Wooden texture, bright beneath the rays. Footsteps echo faintly through the calm. Golden tail sways with a gentle beat. Stillness folds around the kitchen air. Calm intention shapes her every move. Rounded mug grows brighter in her grip. Dreamlike traces shimmer on the wall. Time slows down to meet her easy pace. Slight reflections ripple on the tiles. Tender clarity deepens in her gaze. Winter hush remains beyond the pain. Joy spreads softly through the mellow room. Nothing urgent enters in this place. Moments drift in slow collected waves. Shared warmth settles near the open stove. Peace surrounds the quiet morning scene. Side by side they breathe a gentle air. Fresh and calm extends throughout the home. Every subtle motion feels complete, and the day awakens in quiet harmony. Faint warmth drifts gently from the cup, so brings a gentle tone. Slow reflections glide across the floor. Winter stillness fades around her touch. Kindness lingers where the sunlight falls. Side by side they creep with steady peace. Golden presence warming up the room. Every motion drips with tender ease, and the morning settles into quiet joy. Quiet joy. Quiet joy. Soft breezes drift along the morning air. Gentle quiet settles near the stove. Coffee scent begins its warming climb. Calmness spreads across the waking room. Golden fur glows faintly at her feet. Steam curls slowly upward in the light. Minton echoes hum between the shelves. Peace appears in small unfolding notes. Sunrise filters through the frosted pane. Loose reflections shimmer on the wall. Tender breath escapes in steady waves. Hope emerges in the softened glow. Warm sleeves brush lightly as she pours. Balanced motion guides the gentle stream. Hushed aromas settle in the space. Harmony circles softly through the chill. Wooden grains catch faint and gentle shine. Quiet rhythms pulse within her chest. Golden presence watches every move. Comfort builds around the steady air. Plants reflect the coolness of the dawn. Little sparkles follow drifting steam. Morning hush expands around her form. Dreamlike ease begins to fill the room. Slow steps echo faintly on the tiles. Calm intention rests within her hands. Season's edge grows mild around the glass. Stillness deepens in the woven light. Rounded mug grows brighter in her hold. Softened fragrances glide across the sink. Winter breath fades gently into warmth. Trust begins to settle in her gaze. Shells glow steadily in the gentle hour, golden eyes content within the calm. Silent comfort rises with the steam. Soft aromas drift along the room. Wooden shelves reflect the waking glow. Morning hush unfolds in gentle waves. Golden pulse rests quietly nearby. Subtle warmth surrounds her steady hands. Coffee flows in calm translucent lines. Ease begins to settle through the air. Frosty outlines shimmer on the glass. Fitted rays stretch gently to the floor. Tender breath moves slowly in the light. Hope drifts softly through the mellow calm. Her knitted sleeves sway as she turns. Little ripples form around the cup. Seasons cool retreats beyond the pain. Harmony aligns within the scene. Warm reflections glide across the sink. Softened colors bloom around her smile. Golden tail sways lightly at her feet. Comfort breathes in gentle rising notes. Faint aromas wrap the morning space. Quiet rhythms guide her simple steps. Peace expands through every careful move. Dreamlike tones brighten in the glow. Plants lean toward the early shining sky. Shy reflections dance upon the tiles. Slow intention shapes her measured pour. Clarity grows warm within her chest. Headed echoes drift from neighboring rooms. Winter stillness softens near the stove. Mild sensations follow drifting steam. Time relaxes into steady ease. Hints of daylight touch the wooden grain. Rounded mug warms softly in her palm. Little shadows shift along the wall. Calm assurance fills the open air. Side by side they share the gentle quiet. Golden eyes reflect in morning grace. Every note of warmth begins to bloom, and the hour drifts forward peacefully. Morning hush light gathers near the stove. Gentle scents float slowly through the air. Wooden counters brighten by degrees. Calming tension rises with her breath. Golden presence settles at her feet. Faint reflections glide along the mug. Steam unfolds in smooth ascending curls. Peace drifts softly through the quiet room. Sunlit frost clings lightly to the pane. Voodoo slip gently ます。Warmer in her hands, gentle focus shapes her careful pour. Wandering steam folds softly on itself. Dreamlike quiet spreads along the room. Window shimmer with a faint clear gleam. Her relaxed breath matches morning's pace. Hidden worries thin into the air. Ease surrounds the softened atmosphere. Slightly through her thoughtful gaze, balance settles listen to the days unfolds across the softened space. Side by side, they greet the gentle hours of serenity flowing through the room. Every emotion settled, pure and kind, and the morning carries peaceful promise. Upward in a winding arc, her steady movements soften winter's sedge. Softened colors gather near her form. Dreamlike stillness fills the gentle space. Shelves reflect a faint